Hey everybody, so I wasn't really gonna make a video, but I got a ridiculously large book in the mail today, and I was very confused by the size of it, and I don't think anyone really does it justice as far as how big this book is. So, just so everybody knows, I'm not gonna hold it a secret. It's the Red Book by C.G. Jung. This is the book that I've been kind of browsing through this week. It's the Tales of Norse Mythology. I believe I put it in the last video. So I've had this on hand, but it's fairly large. It's about the size of your face, standard, normal book size. You could, about the size of my hand, a little bigger, right? That's a fairly large book. And then there's this thing. This is not a book. This is an end table disguised as a book. This thing is to books what my wolfhound is to dogs. She is a miniature horse. This makes no sense. I love it so far. It's in plastic, so I'm gonna unwrap it. Supposedly, there's a lot of illustrations in this from the author, and it's supposed to be a really nice book. It's I got it for about 120 because there was some coupon on it. It's usually about on sale for about 180. I don't know if the coupon's still active, but so this is kind of reflective on its own. The Red Book. And then underneath, so this seems to be a dust cover. Underneath is this nice cloth. Nice spine. The Red Book. Smells interesting. I believe that's the publisher that's on the spine there. So, yeah, this is mildly ridiculous. Let's see what's inside. Oh, so this is all images here. I don't know if you can see this. This is supposed to be like an exact reproduction. It might be blown up. I don't know if this is... Oh, this is an interesting one. It looks like the Tree of Life or something. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure it out later. I'm sure somebody knows. I might get called out. But hey, that's the life we live, right? So yeah, this is all mostly images. So it should include everything the original did. This is ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, you can't. Oh my god. Here we go. There. Yeah, go ahead and try reading that. I think I could read it because I have a decent sized table that's currently cluttered by, I don't know what they're called, but these type of kind of Lego type things. And this one is supposed to end up just ridiculous. So there's a lot of pieces on my desk. Not the point. But yeah, I was interested in letting people know exactly how big this is. Because if you just take your hand, that doesn't really do it justice. This is a large book. This is a ridiculous book. Great book, by the way. And so I also lined up some other books that I should be reading soon. The ones that I'm putting in my queue, I suppose. This came in today, Icelandic Magic. Thought that was interesting. It came in with the Red Book, and I was just like, that's... Because it's about the same size as the Norse mythology. Or as far as like... Yeah, not as far as thickness, but yeah. So, I drop books every time I make one of these. So this is how it looked. I was just like, did the Red Book have a baby? It did not. Anyway, so I got a lot of books in yesterday. I've had a couple of these, but since I got into I'm currently going through a lot of the mythology. So I decided, since I'm reading Norse mythology, I'll grab some more Celtic mythology and some Hindu mythology. So Celtic, Norse, and Hindu, just whatever I can grab. So the Mabinogion was highly recommended by pretty much anybody who's into these type of books. This is just the paperback version. I decided if I like it, I'll get a nice hardback. So I also got the Poetic Edda. This I had previously. If you saw my shelf in another video, this I already had, but I've decided to actually start reading it. This is Norse gods. And then I have, these came in yesterday. Might be pronouncing this wrong, Agora and Agora 2. So the cover here is not the cover that was on Amazon. And so this one, so be careful with what you buy on Amazon. This one doesn't have the little barcode in the back, meaning it wasn't print to order. It has a sticker. It was new. This one, I'm mildly peeved with, because it's like $17 and it's print to order. It says made in Moni in Illinois, or Illinois, I don't know. But that's fairly disappointing. The pages on this one, they feel nice. The pages on this one, they're cheap. Like, this didn't cost them anywhere near what they're charging for it. I don't like print to order. I might actually see if I can get this replaced. Who knows? So this one, I have an Irish Wolfhound. Apparently the main character of this book, Hounded, which is a fiction story, also has an Irish Wolfhound. He's also, it was recommended by a coworker about a year or so ago. And it's got a lot, like, it says the Iron Druid Chronicles. It's supposed to be a druid, so it should be kind of related to the mythology stuff that I'm studying, but a fiction version. I'm interested to get into it. I'll probably finish a couple of nonfiction books first. Speaking of nonfiction, I have Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology. So this should be a nice addition to the Tales of Norse Mythology from Barnes & Noble. And then I have, I'm not going to pronounce this name because I'm going to butcher it, but another mythology book, this one more focused on the Greek, I believe. Should be the Greek tales. Yeah, it's got Hercules. Yeah. So this one should be an interesting addition. I'm not entirely certain. This should just be like general mythology, I believe. Prometheus. So far this all looks, it's all Greek to me. Yeah, so most of this looks like, oh, okay, so then it has the Age of Chivalry, and then the Mabinogion. Okay, so it's got like British history, Irish history, all that kind of stuff. So this should be interesting. It's kind of a collection of other things. And then this one should be strictly wait, no. So this one is, it starts with the gods, the Titans, and 12 great Olympians. It's got, yeah, it's got Midas. So, and then it has, oh, it has Norse mythology in it too. So this one seems to be kind of mixed as well. So it's got a couple of different things in it, just like the previous one. But this is Mythology, Timeless Tales of Gods and Heroes by Edith Hamilton. There's some illustrations in it that should be nice. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, the end paper is also like nice and stylized. I'll probably do individual reviews of these after reading. The dust jacket. It's actually kind of nice. The end paper, or the edges of these all have this nice pattern. Let me see. I know there's an illustration somewhere. I could just use the list of illustrations, but that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. Found an illustration. Plate 3. Odysseus and his men encounter the Cyclops. There we go. Don't know if you can catch that, but yeah. So this one should be nice. And then the last one I got in this week. So I'm just showing the hardbacks. I get lots of paperbacks. But this is the Library of Esoterica Tarot. So that should, this, I like the way they made this. It's got this nice kind of, yeah, I don't know. The design's nice. And then it's mostly illustrated, so you can go through and look at the different cards, what the possible meanings are, all that good stuff. That one I probably won't be going through anytime soon, mostly going through the mythology at the moment. So, who knows? You get bored, change topics, these things happen. But yeah, that's most of it. I mostly wanted to make this video though, because again, the red book is ridiculously large. So, I'm sure you could read it, you just need a large desk and a lot of time. So it looks like the second half of the book should be the translation. Look at the print size of this. For the introduction. Okay, here we go. So that, yeah, it looks like this is the translation. Liber Primus. Yeah. So here's the translation of the first half of the book. I don't know if you can see that, so I'll put it here. Yeah. I also ordered the black books, so I'll have those soon. Don't believe they're as ridiculously large, but I will open those up and probably do a brief review or unboxing, whatever you want to call it, upon their arrival. So yeah, whatever time it is where you are, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and have to pay the pup tax. So come here, Aoife. Come here. Come here, baby. What are you doing? Hi. Say hi to Aoife. Here we go. What you doing, Aoife? Say goodbye to everybody. Good girl. Yep. It looks like that book was made for you. All right. Cheers.